Hello, everyone. Welcome to Christopher's Entertainment Blog. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome to another video for The Flash Season 1, Episode 5. This is entitled Plastique. So we finally get to see the character Plastique, and I liked it. I liked this episode. I liked her. I liked this episode a lot. Um, I like the fact that we finally got to see another metahuman that was not only um, a good guy or girl in this case, but it was a female, or she was a female, and all the other metahumans have been males. So it was nice to actually see a female and see a good guy finally. Besides Barry, we got all these other metahumans running around, and they're like these evil dudes. So that was a cool addition. So it was nice, and we see that Plastique, her character is Bette Sands. She's a military soldier. Was basically like at the VA in Central City. Was hit by the particle accelerator at the time, and it turned her into this metahuman that can basically turn anything she touches into an explosive, which is terrible for her because she can't touch anybody now because she basically turns them into a bomb. You see the one part where she touches Barry, the symbol on his chest, and it basically turned the suit into a bomb, and it exploded. So I like the fact that when she was fighting, she's trying to get away from this general. I think it's Eiling. I think it's Eiling, General Eiling, and you can see he's like a sleazy character anyway. Sleazy guy basically wants to exploit her for her abilities and all this, and so you see that she's trying to get away from him, and he's pursuing her relentlessly, and you see that at the end where when after she's with Barry and the whole team and Dr. Wells and all that, and Cisco, Caitlin, and Dr. Wells then behind everyone's back tells her, you need to go kill this Island guy because he's having like this feud with him throughout the years, and I'll get to the past stuff in a minute with Eiling and Dr. Wells. There's a past history there, but he basically tells her, go kill this guy, and she goes and tries to do that. It doesn't really work out. I like the fact that she had like these like the balls or whatever, and then she like charged them and just flew them. Like she can just make these own like her own bombs. Just like she's got to have like this like utility vest or whatever, and then she can like throw things at people and make them into bombs. Pretty cool if you think about it. But it didn't it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Barry made a mistake, and she basically she got shot. She got shot, and that turns her into a bomb. Okay, but I like the fact that we see Barry in this episode. He's running like super quick, quicker than he's ever had, really. And they say he's like, how fast do I gotta be able to run on water? It's like 650 miles an hour, they say, and he runs on water. I mean, he is just zipping across that water, 650 miles an hour. We see Barry doing that, and we know he can go like, he can be like a blur. He can go as fast as he wants to, really, if he thinks about it or puts his mind to it. He can go as fast as he wants to, and eventually, he's going to be able to just go in a flash and just go like infinite speed, which will be crazy. But he drops her in the water. She explodes, saving the city. I hope that she's not gone. I hope we do see her again eventually. We'll see what happens there. But I liked her character, and it'd be nice to have her come back and maybe do something else. So, yeah, I like Plastique a lot. We got to see in this episode, we got to see more of the drama between Barry and Iris and Joe and everything. And Iris she's writing on her blog now about the streak, about the Flash, and Joe and Barry don't want her doing it really, and she's gonna keep it up. And you can see that she knows Barry's lying to her. She's like, why are you lying? She knows something's up, uh, and I really think that he should tell her, and I think he will eventually, and I think she should know. I mean, I don't know you know what could come of it anyway, but we know um, she will find out eventually. These are the same writers that are on Arrow, and everybody knows who the Arrow is basically on that show. And these writers, they're going to do the same thing. Everyone's going to know who Barry Allen is. He's the Flash. So eventually it will all come out. How that is going to affect Iris and Barry's relationship, we shall see. But maybe he's keeping it from her because he doesn't want to change that relationship that they had in the past, and maybe he wants to keep it that way, and he doesn't want the Flash element to change anything, and he knows it will. So, but it should be interesting. But I think he should tell her, and I think eventually he will. But we'll probably see some more danger come into the picture when she does find out, and all the enemies will be gunning for her, and that'll add an element to the show. But for now, we got to let this Eddie Thrawn Iris thing run its course, and then eventually more things will come of that. I can guarantee that. More things will come of that. Not too much other else. I mean, we see at the very end. We see the very end of the episode between Eiling and Dr. Wells. We find out 5 years ago they were experimenting on basically the character Gorilla Grodd is who they were experimenting on, and we see that he was in the cage. We know in the very first episode we seen the cage and it was like broke open from everything that happened with the particle accelerator. So this gorilla is like running around Central City, and it's amazing no one has like found this gorilla. I mean, but we do know that Gorilla Grodd is like incredibly intelligent. So he could be like hiding out somewhere. I mean, I think more will come of that because Gorilla Grodd is supposed to be incredibly intelligent and enemy of Barry Allen. So we shall see. We shall definitely see of that. So they are setting Gorilla Grodd up. Very cool. We like I said again, I mean, we got to see Barry Allen do some amazing things in this episode. We even saw him run up the side of a building and try to rescue the guy and come back down. We see him running across on water, super fast, 650 miles an hour. So he's starting to gear up as the Flash. I mean, he is definitely, doing what he should be, and that's just like infinite speed. So that was cool. We're finally seeing those stages. We can see that he, the whole voice changer thing he did with Iris up on the roof, how he can vibrate his vocal cords was very, very cool, along with the vibration of the face, which is very cool. So he can do like these other extra things. So that was neat to see. Yeah, I mean, we see this character Eiling, this General Eiling, and I think he will become a major player. He's going to be a thorn in the side of Barry, because he says, well, this guy, he noticed that this guy can run the speed of, light. We see this guy, and he's like, well, now he's going to focus now from Plastique, who he believes is dead. Now he notices Barry Allen, or he doesn't know Barry Allen, but he knows it's the Flash, or the Streak. So he's going to focus more on that and trying to capture him now. So we're going to see him become a thorn in the side of the Flash, Dr. Wells, and the whole team. So, but very cool, guys. That does it for me for this week. I will be back again next week. So, yeah, another great episode, guys. Make sure you comment and let me know how you felt about this episode. And like and subscribe. Appreciate the support, guys. But that's it for me, guys. I am Chris for Christopher's Entertainment Blog. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.